This is audio log 4 of my audio diaries, and today I'll be talking about this weird ass fucking conversation I had with my ex yesterday. He hit me up talking about his reignited interest in like Deltarune and Undertale, stuff like that. And like I wasn't opposed to it, like sure, talk about whatever, big bro. Especially since he wanted to be friends again, so I was like, okay, well this is just like olden times when I'd let him rant to me. And then he asked me about my interest, right? And you know, good segue. And thing is, this guy really sucks at fucking conversation. Not because like he just can't keep a conversation, because he just can't. Well, like maybe it isn't that. He's just very self-centered in conversations. Like if it ain't about what he wants to talk about, he's very uninterested and always switches the topic back to him, like back to himself. And back then when we were dating, I liked listening to him talk, so it was like fine. Like I prefer, like I much prefer someone talk than me really talking. But it gets to the point when you ask me something, but then you don't. Like if you're asking me something, I'm expecting you to ask more. You know, like I feel like that isn't that much of a profound thing to expect. But you know, it's like you can only do so much, I suppose. But wait, let me just like basically a recount of like this conversation. Well, like that isn't like word for word. Because if I say word for word, what if he finds this and I'm like outed and I just like kill myself? Really? Yeah. So he basically, I was like, oh, you know, I've just been, aside from getting back into visual novels, because he essentially, I really like dating visual novels. I think they're awesome and the toughest thing ever, and I really like reading about them. Not about them, I like reading them, I like playing them. I stopped playing them because he felt uncomfortable with me playing dating simulators while dating someone. So I had to halt like one of my biggest interests ever for his comfort. But you know. But basically I was getting back into them and I was like, oh, I'm getting back into visual novel, and he's like, okay, that's tough. Here are my 10 Deltarune clips and more Deltarune talk. And I'm like, okay, fine. I'm like not the biggest fan of Deltarune, not because I hate it, but because I am just simply not that interested in it. I'm really only interested in the weird route. And I was like, okay, here are my favorite character. His is my favorite character, and here's my my route. Okay, and he just like, yeah, your favorite character is boring. Okay, dickhead. Um, and he's like, you should like the main route. Here's like the symbolism in it and stuff. And I'm like, I know the symbolism. I just think it lacks in comparison to the weird route. And he's like, yeah, you should like it. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I sent him a clip of me playing a fighting game, because I went also getting back into those, because he was a sore fucking loser when it came to those. So whenever I wanted to play, I'd have to like find someone else, but then he'd get mad and pissy that I'm not playing with him. So really couldn't play fighting games either. So fuck me, I guess. But I was like, yeah, I like fighting games. And he's like, yeah, I'm too much of a sore loser for those. And I'm like, yeah, you shouldn't have directed that anger towards me. And he's like, sorry. Here's more Deltarune content, by the way. Here's more of my Deltarune clips. I've been getting into Toho. And I was like, okay. Like, he's like, I've been debating getting it. And I was like, you should get it if you think you're gonna like it. And he's like, no need for the pep talk. You don't need to encourage me to get it. I'm gonna get it anyways. Get that stick out of your foot. Dude, that message pissed me off. No need for the pep talk. What? Okay, like, I try to say anything nice. No need for the pep talk. Shut up. Christ. like conversating with him is like actually just like trying to run in circles. Like, but here I am feeling jealous that he's like matching statuses with someone else, the person he replaced me with. I guess I'm more hurt by the fact that I was replaced than it was that it's like, you know. But it's still like that jealous feeling. I don't want to just like curl up into a ball and die. Yeah, I wanted to talk about that because that conversation genuinely just like soured my mood because it was like what? Oh man, I thought we were gonna have a good conversation, but no. It was all about him. Nothing about me. It's always about him. But he's like, he didn't want to have those like deep talks yet. But once those, like, he wants to have one of those, I guess I'm just gonna be like fed up and be like, yeah, you were terrible. Hello. Genuinely. Like, as much. I dropped a banger line in one of my sad bouts. I was like, if like anything can't be created or destroyed in the world, how will my love and care for him and for the people who have hurt me ever go away? Because I find it very hard to fully cut out someone or fully like like fully just start hating someone with every single bone in my body. I find it very hard to do that. Especially someone like him who I like loved and did so much with. Like there are things that I'm like, yeah, I hate him for this, but I still wish he would pick me. And that makes me sound like a bird, you know. My friend worded this perfectly. I was like telling him, he was like, you're very much just seeking the comfort that he got from just like hurting you and the security in that hurt. Because if he chose you to hurt, then you felt special. And I was like, damn, you're right. Like, I don't know what he's trying to get at here. Like, he said he's trying to be friends, but like, I don't know. I don't know. Because he was also the same person who said, I don't want to see you move on. Eyebrow, raised eyebrow. But like, what can I do really? Because I haven't moved on because this hurts. Love hurts. I don't know what to do. Genuinely. And if he has found this account and is like listens in, then well, like one hi, I guess. I don't really know, but also like I don't really know what to say to that. What'd that mean? What'd that imply? That you're listening? I think I'm comedian. It implies nothing. Just nosy and paranoid. That's another thing. I leave my room, tell him not to get on my computer and look through my messages, because I'm not hiding anything, but I prefer, not to have my messages look through. Oh, come back, what he doing on my computer looking through my messages? Oh my god. Breach of privacy. Every single day. Let me use your phone. Don't look through my photos. I didn't go through his photos. Maybe I should have. I feel like I did a lot more than he did, but maybe in like his eyes he did a lot more for me. I'd always try to understand where he came from. but I very rarely would he reciprocate trying to understand me. It was only like a certain degree into which he'd understand my conditions, like my mental conditions. Or he'd explain my mood swings through like a personality disorder, when in reality they came from something he did or he triggered. So, really, what am I supposed to do about that one? Haha, oops. All I've been talking about is like my ex. And like anyone normal would comment, yeah, he's a piece of shit, block him, move on. But there really is no but here. Like, I really should do that. But like, it's hard. It's really hard. It's hard. I think I'm too kind, and I think I am the easiest like thing to walk over. And my friend said this. He was like, I don't think I could ever live with you in the same house, because if we did live in the same house, I think I would walk over you. And I'm like, yeah, that's not fair. And he was like, by how used to you are to abuse, you make the perfect domestic abuse victim. And I'm like, wow, crazy ass sentence, but yeah. And then I also get compared to like a domestic wife a lot by my friends, and maybe that says something. Like, I have dreams in future. Like, I have dreams for the future. I just also want to be married, you know. I want someone to promise themselves to me. Dating pool so shit. I'm looking forward to working towards my future once I get back into school. That's hilarious. Kill me now. Ah! Okay, that's the end of audio log 4. Was it 4? I don't fucking remember. I'll see you when I need you.